Hi, I'm Joel Reedy, an attorney at Cornerstone Law Firm. Today I want to talk to you about what you should consider including in your will. A lot of people are concerned about making wills. Some people are even superstitious about it. They are concerned that if they make a will, they might die. But the problem is you're certainly going to die, and it's important to be prepared. So having a will is one important step in that. So here are a few things that you should absolutely have in your will. First, your will, of course, determines who gets your possessions when you pass away. Now, obviously, this means that who gets your house, who gets your property, and in most cases, what we recommend is not trying to figure out exactly who gets every piece of property and every piece of jewelry, but that you try to break it down in percentages. If you have 3 children, that you break it down in equal shares for them, or that if you have perhaps friends that you want to have a share, you can give them differing percentages, 5% to this friend, 30% to this family member. Do it like that, because that allows them, when they go to pick through property, to take any personal property they want. They just have to count it against their share of the estate. Second, you also are going to be able to set in your will who will get custody of your children when you pass away, who's going to be the guardian of your children. If you have minor children, this is the most important thing that you do with your will. Who do you want to raise your kids? Along those same lines, you're also going to determine who's going to be trustee of any property or money left for your children if you pass early. So this means it may be the same person. You might say, listen, my parents are great with kids. You might say they're not great with money, so I want them to be guardians and I want my friend who's a financial advisor to be the trustee. Maybe it's the same person or people. That's probably ideal in most cases if you can work it out. But this is probably the most important thing you're going to do with a will, who can take care of your minor kids. A third thing you're going to decide is who's going to be executor of your estate. That is, who do you trust to carry out your wishes? Who is it that's going to make sure that property's sold? Who's going to be the umpire or the referee? Now, this is particularly important if you have perhaps a husband who's got kids from a prior relationship and a wife who has kids from a prior marriage, or whatever situation you have. Then picking who's going to be policing between everybody is important. Who's going to decide and make final important decisions about your estate? Wills are important for not just these reasons, but also because they are important in the event of a wrongful death. They determine who would actually bring a personal injury action on your behalf or behalf of your estate. These are not things anybody wants to think about, but they're extremely important, and passing away without a will can create a lot of cost and frustration for your family members. So these are just a few things to keep in mind. If you have questions about your will or other estate planning options like trusts, call us today. We'll be happy to talk about your options with you and set up a consultation to figure out what estate planning documents are right for you.